It's simply unbelievable. But today I'm here to talk about news that has the Los Angeles Lakers fan base buzzing. This topic has become a major talking point among NBA journalists, analysts, and fans alike, and it could completely alter the franchise's future. If you're a passionate Lakers fan, you need to stick around until the end, because there are details here that few people know about. But before we go on, please hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to do so now. Here you get daily news, rumors, behind-the-scenes updates, and first-hand info on everything happening with the Lakers. Now, let's talk about the decisions shaking up Los Angeles. The front office has made significant moves in the market. The team's future alongside Luka Dončić is taking shape, and new information released by top NBA experts is surprising even the most optimistic fans. And believe me, the impact of these developments could be far greater than most people imagine. Rui Hachimura's departure was one of the most frustrating pieces of news for Lakers fans this offseason. After making great strides in Los Angeles and developing into an excellent three-point shooter, Rui had carved out a key role on the team. That's why, when he signed a 2-year deal with the rival Clippers, many fans were disappointed. However, the front office believes they've found a replacement capable of delivering even more. Their choice? Sandro Mamukelashvili. Despite some initial skepticism from the fan base, the power forward's numbers are eye-catching. Last season, Mamu averaged 12.9 points, 4.9 rebounds, and 1.9 assists in just 21.9 minutes per game, shooting 52.3% from the field and 38.9% from three-point range. Beyond being a solid shooter, Mamukelashvili brings qualities to the table that Hachimura didn't have. He initiates fast breaks, is a superior passer, possesses excellent court vision for a 6'9" player, and can play various roles on offense. This versatility has led some analysts to compare his style to that of P.J. Washington, a key contributor for the Dallas Mavericks during their run to the 2024 NBA Finals. Now, playing alongside Luka Dončić, expectations are high for Mamu to develop further. With the defensive attention Luka commands, the new addition should find openings to hit three-pointers, attack the rim, and capitalize on easy scoring opportunities. Of course, there are areas of concern. His defense still has flaws, particularly regarding switches on the perimeter, which could be exploited in the playoffs. Even so, many analysts believe the Lakers made an excellent move. Brian Windhorst noted that many within the NBA appreciated the value of the signing, highlighting that Rui had signed with the Clippers for around $14 million per season, a price point the Lakers might not have been willing to match. In short, Los Angeles bet on a more versatile and affordable player, believing Luka Dončić can maximize his talent. And while this signing still divides opinion, a much bigger decision has just officially marked the end of one of the most significant eras in Lakers history. It is now official. The Lakers have severed all remaining ties with LeBron James. The franchise officially renounced the star's free agent rights, putting an end to one of the most memorable tenures in the organization's recent history. In addition to LeBron, the team's rights list also dropped names such as Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, Marcus Smart, Maxi Kleber, Luke Kennard, Jackson Hayes, Markieff Morris, Wayne Ellington, Avery Bradley, Dion Waiters, Jared Dudley, and Nick Smith Jr. But naturally, all eyes were on LeBron. When he arrived at the Lakers in 2018, few could have imagined the impact he would have. At that time, the franchise was going through one of its toughest periods since Kobe Bryant's retirement. They had spent years racking up losses and falling far out of title contention. Despite battling injuries in his very first season, LeBron completely turned the franchise's fortunes around. The following season, he led the Lakers to the 2020 NBA championship. What followed were strong campaigns, consistent playoff appearances, a conference finals run in 2023, and numerous historic records. During his time in Los Angeles, LeBron also became the NBA's all-time leading scorer. He earned further All-Star Game selections, and he starred in a moment that will go down in league history by sharing the court with his son, Bronny James, in 2025. Even so, the relationship ended unexpectedly. According to reports from ESPN's Ramona Shelburne, LeBron was even willing to take a pay cut to stay in Los Angeles. But there was a condition. He wanted the front office to clearly present the plan for utilizing the remaining available funds. That conversation never took place. The two sides never even met. Internally, LeBron realized he was no longer the franchise's priority. For the first time in many years, the Lakers had chosen a different path. The entire roster rebuild shifted toward assembling a young, athletic team perfectly suited to the Slovenian guard's style of play. Given this scenario, LeBron's departure became inevitable. Despite this outcome, few can dispute the legacy left by the player wearing number 23. He returned the Lakers to the top of the NBA. He won a championship. He wrote historic chapters. And he concludes, his tenure remembered as one of the greatest players to ever wear the purple and gold. However, the front office isn't finished yet. There is one piece considered fundamental to completing this new project built around Luka, and three names have emerged as possibilities. Even after an extremely busy offseason, the Lakers still see a very clear need. They are missing a starting wing. The front office has already brought in Walker Kessler to address the frontcourt issues. They re-signed Austin Reaves to a 4-year, $185 million deal. They also signed Quentin Grimes, Colin Sexton, Kevon Looney, and Sandro Mamukelashvili. In practice, the roster has gained depth, defense, scoring, and options for JJ Redick. But a gap remains. The team needs a player capable of guarding multiple positions, grabbing rebounds, running in transition, and contributing offensively without needing the ball in his hands. That is precisely why certain names remain linked to the Lakers. The first is Jonathan Kuminga. The idea being discussed involves a trade sending Jared Vanderbilt and a 2032 first-round pick to acquire the young wing. Kuminga is an appealing target because he possesses exactly the traits Luka Dončić needs alongside him: youth, explosive athleticism, defensive ability, and room for growth. Another name being monitored is Peyton Watson. The Nuggets are reportedly willing to listen to offers, and Watson fits the profile the Lakers are looking for perfectly. But there is a third option gaining momentum, and it would be a very interesting reunion: Kyle Kuzma. The proposal would involve Vanderbilt, Jake LaRavia, Dalton Knecht, and a 2033 second-round pick in exchange for the 2020 NBA champion. Financially, the deal makes sense. Kuzma is set to earn around $20.5 million, while the contracts the Lakers would send out essentially match that figure. Furthermore, the front office avoids giving up valuable first-round picks. Last season, Kuzma averaged 13 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 2.7 assists, shooting nearly 50% from the field. The numbers might not be eye-popping, but his role has changed significantly. He plays much more efficiently and purposefully now. Alongside Luka Dončić, Kuzma wouldn't need to create plays on his own. His role would be to run the floor, attack open spaces, grab rebounds, hit open three-pointers, and capitalize on every opportunity created by the Slovenian star. Plus, he knows exactly what it's like to play under the pressure of Los Angeles and has already won a championship with the franchise. So, if Kuminga or Watson prove too expensive or difficult to acquire, Kuzma could emerge as an extremely interesting alternative plan. The feeling is that Rob Pelinka isn't done building this roster yet, and if one more piece arrives in the coming weeks, the Lakers could finally head into the season with one of the most complete teams in the Western Conference. Now, I want to hear your opinion. Do you think Mamukelashvili will really make the fans forget about Rui Hachimura? Was LeBron's departure inevitable? And between Kuminga, Peyton Watson, and Kyle Kuzma, who would be the best signing to round out this Lakers roster? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this update and want to stay up to date with everything happening with the Lakers, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. We post new content about the Purple and Gold franchise every day.